Morning viewers. So had a pretty good sleep last night. I was in bed by probably about 8 o'clock by the time I'd had dinner and everything else. Got to camp way too late. I'm not going to do that again. It was like after 5 I think I got to camp. By the time I set up and make dinner and all the rest of it, couldn't even make a little fire because it was dark. I couldn't find firewood. So I just went to bed, but yeah, I was knackered. I was out like a light and slept right through till about 5:30 this morning. But just packing up now, and I've got to say, although this is like a pretty cool spot, the flies and the midges are unbelievable. They were fine. There was nothing around this morning while I was eating brekkie. As soon as the sun comes up a little, here come all the flies and midges. There's thousands of them and it's so annoying. My sleeping bag. So I had a pretty good night's sleep, but early hours this morning, say around 4ish, I started to wake up a little bit cold. Not because of the mattress. The mattress is fine. I think I may have had it pumped up a little bit too hard though, so I'm going to let a bit of air out of it tonight when I set it up and just make it a little bit softer because it was quite hard. But yeah, the mattress is fine. The sleeping bag, it's a Denali sleeping bag, rated to -2. Mate, I tell you what, I would hate being in -2 degrees in that sleeping bag, because I don't think it got anywhere near minus last night. Like maybe, I'd have to check, but you know, maybe 5 or 6 degrees, or even down to 3 or 4. But yeah, I was a bit cold in the sleeping bag. I mean, not freezing, you know, it was all right, it was bearable, but considering that it's meant to be a -2 rating, yeah, a bit disappointing, but anyway. So yeah, I'm going to finish packing up and we'll hit the road. Okay, I'm going to put the GoPro helmet mount on my helmet this morning, because that bendy thing that I put on the handlebars, it just keeps moving and dropping down, and it's just shit for this type of riding. So I'll put the helmet mount on and try and work out a better place to stick the microphone. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this morning. I am going to pack up and hit the road. Let's see if we can jump the MTX, eh? Or break my neck, either one. Ready? All right, I don't know if you can hear me, but let's hope for the best. I'm gonna go, we're gonna check out Dragon Rocks, which is where I wanted to camp last night. We're gonna have a look at that, and then from there we're gonna head up to Hyden and the beginning of the Holland Track. All right, let's ride. So I've got the fingerless gloves on today. Makes it a little bit easier to play with the phone. I know you're not supposed to do it while you're riding, but oh well, sue me, put me in jail, whatever you want. It's, yeah, it just makes it a lot easier on the phone. So there's a lesson learnt. Check your fuel before you leave in the morning. I left camp, what time is it? 8:28. I left camp about 20 minutes ago and just ran out of fuel. So if I had checked it this morning, I could have filled it up. Anyway, now I've got to unpack all that shit and fill up again. Pain in the bum, but that's what you do. The adventure continues. And I don't really like this fucking GoPro on the top of my helmet. I can't tell whether it's on or off. But anyway. What a fucking mission just to put some fuel in. Gotta untie the water bag, gotta fucking untie me fucking swag, untie the fuel bags. I'm gonna put both fuel bags in and then I'll just fill them up again at Hyden. fucking spilled fuel everywhere. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? It's just what I do. And feel my head getting sunburned. Lovely. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's cap. That's 2. And now, I'm just gonna load everything back up again and be on my way. But you guys don't need to see me doing all that, so I'll turn the camera off. What a fucking mission, man. So, had to take the tank bag off to get to the fuel cap. Take the water bag off and the swag bag to get to the fuel bags, one on either side. Put the fuel in, then tie the whole fucking lot up again, put the tank bag back on. Fucking nightmare. I should have just filled it up this morning when I was at camp 20 minutes ago. Anyway, we're all good. Let's go riding. Just thought I'd come in and have a look at the pretty salt lake. A little bit of water over there. Anyway, let's get out of here, if I can get out of here. Oh, what the fuck? Time to get some fuel. A little bit expensive here. This is the Newdegate Roadhouse. So I took a little bit of a detour from Dragon Rocks just to head down here, get some fuel. Because I actually think if I go to Dragon Rocks, the John Holland Way continues on from Dragon Rocks, which will then end up taking me to the Holland Track, which is where I'm trying to get to. So I thought I'd come up, fill up the fuel bags, and then head back that way and see where I go. All right, let's fuel up. Right, yeah, so I just had a bit of a chat to some locals. They said that the Holland Track's impassable. Apparently there's a lot of trees over it or something. But I'm gonna go and check it out anyway. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I have to turn around and come back. Yeah, but I'll give it a go. What else have I done? Oh yeah, so I've been in a couple of these little towns now, and I'll tell you what, it's hard to go past the pub. Both times I'm thinking, oh God, I'd love to drop in and have a beer. But I promised myself that I wouldn't be having any alcohol on this trip, so plus it's not a good idea while you're on the bike anyway. And the other thing is, I just went and used the public restrooms there, and you don't realise how dirty your hands are. Like I wash my hands, you don't realise how dirty they are. Just from one night of not having a shower or washing your hands. Your hands are bloody filthy. But anyway, and the locals warned me about kangaroos. They said that there's heaps of them at the moment, not plague proportions, but there's plenty of them around, and they're big fuckers, and they're just running out in front of cars left, right and centre. And I have actually seen a few already this morning run across the road, so yeah, they just told me to be wary of that, and they wished me good luck. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on back on the bike and let's get out of here. Little salt lake. There's a boat in it. Wait.
nature reserve. This is where I wanted to get to last night. So glad I stopped because I would have run out of fuel and then I would have had to fuel up. Would have been mega late by the time I got to camp. Oh, well, this is very sandy. And I've already said how I don't like riding in the sand on this thing. Holy shit. Whoop. Whoop. Shit, she's sandy. That's a bit overgrown here. Fucking hell. The stupid thing about putting the GoPro on the helmet is I'm not sure if I've turned it on or turned it off. I can't see it. And then I have to take my helmet off to check. Or if I want to show you something, I have to take my helmet off. Anyway, I just changed the settings on the bike to off-road and I've turned traction control off and the ABS on the rear off. But now that I've turned the bike off, it resets. So when I turn the bike back on, I'll have to do all that again. But yeah, because in the sand, like powering out just doesn't work. It makes it worse. And I think it's because of the traction control. It's not allowing the rear wheel to spin. So turning all that off and we'll see how we go, because it is horrible riding it in the sand. It is yuck. I don't like it. And I've nearly come off so many times already in that soft sand. So let's see if that makes any difference. I am going to get off the Holland Track shortly and do a quick run into Hyden just to refuel, top up some water, and I'll probably have some lunch there. It's 11 o'clock now. And then I'll head back to the Holland Track and probably set up an early camp somewhere and get ready to do the whole track tomorrow. Well, I won't do the whole track tomorrow. I'll be camping somewhere along the track. But yeah, tomorrow, and I don't even know what day it is, Friday maybe. So I'll do the whole track Saturday and Sunday and then head back home Monday. I'm just probably going to hit the tarmac to get home. I think that's going to be the quickest way, and I'll be home Monday afternoon or something. All right, let's head into Hyden. Oh, it looks like a bit of sand coming up. We'll see what your handle's like now. Not soft sand here. That patch up there might be though. Sand. All good. Just making myself a tuna wrap for lunch. I'm at the Hyden servo or roadhouse, whatever you want to call it. To check out what I've got. I've got this sweaty old cheese that's been in me bag for a day. I've got this disgusting pouch of tuna and this, whatever that is, salami stick, and I've made a wrap out of it. That's the sort of shit you gotta eat when you're on the road. I'm sure there's better stuff, but that's what I've got, so enjoy. On to my second wrap, and I've made a friend over here. He's going away now. Old magpie sitting in the flower pot over there. He's been helping me eat my lunch. But I tell you what, the locals, all these little towns you go to, the locals are so friendly. You can't, like, they start talking, you can't get away from them. I wish I were all like the magpie and they'd fuck off after I fed them. No, only joking. I love a good yarn. Don't like the flies. I'm going to have to throw that cheese out, I think.
one day in the in this heat, quite warm. I'll throw that cheese out. That'll be the last wrap I have, I think. I don't know if I've got anything else to make wraps with. Anyway, I'm enjoying it for now.